Peace, love, and light. Aquarius-Pisces Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Capricorn season love reading. I am so excited to get this reading out to you guys. I know this is a bit kind of out of the chronological order, or just from... I think I just put out a reading for you guys about 2 weeks ago, but your energy has been calling me like non-stop for the past couple days. So I'm going to go ahead and do your reading now. I hope everything is okay. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but I pray that your Capricorn season has been going well thus far. There was some very interesting things happening in your energy, so we'll talk about that after the prayer. Let's just remember, right, that energy is fluid. Time is an illusion. So if this particular reading doesn't resonate with you now, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the reading. You may not just be at this energy point yet. This reading could also be picking up on past energy that you've already evolved through, okay? Please feel free as well to check out your own Cusp playlist. Any one of those videos from previous seasons could be resonating with you now, especially now that we're in eclipse season, where a lot of old energy, past life energy, past, years and years past, pretty much like collective energy, all the way through probably the past 10 years roughly, right, is coming up to the surface to kind of really be sorted out. Anything that you maybe have missed, or maybe just didn't heal all the way through, that's going to be coming to the forefront. So please check out that playlist. I also have playlists per season, and I also have the moon energy playlist, okay? So that full moon eclipse video will be coming out shortly, so stay tuned for that. And please remember that love energy can be career, finances, friends, family, not just romantic love, okay? So if you're not watching these videos for romantic love, please feel free to apply anything that resonates with you to one of those categories, okay? So anything that resonates with you, you'll know. You'll have a shift in your energy, a shift in your consciousness. You'll have a jolt, right? You'll literally know, like it'll just intuitively know. Please remember that tarot is a tool to grow your own intuition, okay? You know yourself better than any reader. Take little bits and pieces. The whole spread doesn't have to resonate with you. One could, one particular spread could, the other couldn't, the other one then could. Just take what goes, leave the rest, okay? If you're getting confused or you feel like it's off, there's no need to leave like a nasty comment or, try to criticize anything about it. It's just not your energy, not your reading, no problem at all, okay? So I thank you all for just positively engaging my channel. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscriptions. I truly do enjoy them, and they really do brighten my day, and I'm thankful that these readings are consoling you guys, giving you a lot of confirmations, a lot of insight, and just guidance in the way that you need it. So thank you all for connecting with me in this moment in time for this video, all right? So enough talking. Well, I'll keep talking, but let's go ahead and hop into your prayer. If you have any mantras, if you have any meditations, affirmations, prayers that you like to say, practice and or do to connect with your own higher self, your divine source, or your spiritual team, please do so while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with all those who are connecting with this reading in this moment in time. I ask that you please protect us all, cover us in your love and light, lift us up in courage to face each day and conquer every twist and turn that may come with grace, with confidence, and with love in our hearts. We thank you so much for walking beside us, for carrying us, for consoling us, and for loving us day in and day out, and for as long as our souls shall live. And so it is. Alrighty, Aqua Pies. Super excited to get into your reading. So, ooh, stay strong. Stay strong in your faith. That's right. All right. So, when I connected with your energy, Aqua Pies, I instantly felt my third eye open. So you're having a lot of active dream state. You're seeing a lot behind the veil. And then my throat chakra started to get a little bit tight, and then my root chakra actually started getting really active. So that indicates to me, just with that combination, that you're experiencing a lot of shifting in your 3D, a lot of changes, or you're either prepping for some changes, whether that be you're moving, or you are going for a new job, or maybe you got a promotion, or maybe you're trying to get a promotion. You're, switching residence, or someone's moving in with you, you're moving in with someone, or you're going out on your own. There's some major shift happening in your 3D around security. That's really what rules the root chakra, right? And all about where you're grounding yourself at. That's changing a lot for you. And I think that it's either moving you to speak up about what you intuitively feel and see in your third eye, or that, because the tightness that I felt, I'm starting to kind of get really sensitive and understand the different sensitivities, it was more or less just like activity. So not necessarily anything blocking your throat chakra, but not necessarily anything that is causing it to be overactive. So it's just activity. So you might be doing a lot of articulating, you might be doing a lot of manifesting, which is causing these 3D shifts with your root chakra and these changes in your root chakra. Also, I'm getting, because this is eclipse season, you may be getting a lot of intuitive hits. A lot of intuitive hits with that Piscean energy interacting with this Cancer full moon eclipse coming up. So that waterier emotions may be a little bit all over the place. Maybe moving you to speak on some old things, rewrite and clarify some old things with your voice, right? Articulate maybe some emotions and some pains, some feelings that you haven't been able to speak on in the past or never got a chance to. But it's definitely all stemming from what you're seeing with your third eye. It's like these 3 points, right? So you're seeing it behind the veil. You're getting the truth of it. You're seeing what it really is energetically. That's causing you to articulate yourself through your throat chakra a little bit differently. That then is shifting you in your root, right? You can also go from bottom to top. You can do the fact that maybe many things are changing in your environment around your security, whether that be financially, you're getting a new job, or you're quitting a job, right? Or you're picking up a second job, a third job, a fourth job, or you're getting new clients. There's some major shift. There's an abundance maybe coming in for you that is going to have you needing to articulate and speak on your situation, on yourself and about yourself in a different way, or talk to new people, right? And you're using your third eye to really see energetically where that path is going to lead you, who to connect with, who to let go of, right? So if you're like a business owner, this might just be one of those situations where you're prepping for the end of your first quarter. Maybe you're looking to make some structural changes in your business, or just within your family dynamic, or just with friends, even just in your own environment, you're making some changes and some shifts that are affecting how you're planted, right? Affecting how you're rooted and grounded to and tethered into the earth's energy, which is really moving you and pushing you to speak and articulate. It's like you are actively speaking, but it feels very almost like different, right? So like, let's say if you weren't that vocal about, if you're a business owner, your employees slacking off. Now you're kind of like, okay, this needs to be done. Like you're getting more active in that way because you're seeing it for what it is and you're ready to move. It's just, oh, okay, yeah. Even maybe speaking to some old situations or some old emotions like you haven't before. And I feel like I kind of said that, but it's just speaking about it, bringing it up, maybe talking to those people, family members that maybe, affected you or, we went through the situation with. It's just a lot. Those 3 are really active. So make sure you're doing a lot of root chakra balancing just so you stay grounded through this full moon, because it is going to get a little emotionally intense. It's in Cancer, right? And make sure you're just cognizant of what you're saying and what you're seeing, and make sure you're asking for clarity around what you're seeing through your third eye, okay? Just keep that in mind. Alrighty, Aquapies, let's get into this reading. Alright, not too bad. Ooh, yes, children. Your love life is being affected by children. Here's that root chakra energy right here. It's your root chakra is definitely connected to your inner child. So any inner child wounds, like I said, anything from childhood, maybe you're talking to a parent about, I really didn't like how you treated me when I grew up, or I really didn't like this, or, I wish we could go back to this time, or, this affected me this way. You're having those types of conversations. Because you might be feeling that shift in your love life coming, or love energy, and it's bringing that up. The Cancer full moon, they keep telling, okay, it's the Cancer full moon definitely bringing this inner child out of you for a little healing, a little loving, a little TLC, okay? So just keep that in mind. Awesome. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Absolutely. Okay? Yeah, so like I was saying, making the effort. So that business example, right? You know you're coming up on your first quarter, and now you're trying to make the effort to just kind of move and shift things around, so maybe that abundance of love towards your company or love towards your projects can come in, right? Just to open the door for some more energy. So just, clearing it, allowing the flow to get a little bit more active. Yeah. Anything else for Aqua-Pisces? Yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. Oh, and look what's at the bottom of the deck, Aqua-Pisces. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, right on. Basically, that root chakra work, like I was saying. This is a really great time to get in touch with your inner child, to really check in with him or her or they or them, and really see, what do they want? How can you better serve them? How can you better connect with them? Maybe they still have some wounds that need healing. Maybe something needs a Band-Aid, put some more Neosporin on those cuts and bruises, and make the effort to do so, right? It's because you feel that new love coming in. You feel that new love coming in, and you understand that there's some forgiving and some learning that you have to do, centered around maybe childhood pains, or this could be definitely situated with a child. So if you have children, maybe you're experiencing some sort of, growing pain moment with your child, where you're having to make the effort to either teach them how to forgive and learn, right? Or you're having to maybe forgive them and learn more of what they need. That might be very important for some of you guys out there, okay? But yeah, we're just going to get in a little bit deeper. This is the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and I'm going to clarify with the Morgan Greer Tarot just to get some more energies and some more details, okay? But definitely, this is healing some old childhood wounds. Like I said, you might be seeing some things from your past and your childhood with your third eye a little bit more clearer, which is causing you to articulate those experiences in a different way, right? Or speak to people about those experiences in a different way. And it's all kind of centered around forgiving and learning. Yeah. Healing the past so that you can have more love, like I said. Taking those steps to heal, to connect with your inner child or connect with a child, making the effort, forgive and learn each other a little bit more, a little bit deeper, release anything that needs to be released. So then as this full moon comes to deeper into our vortex of energy, and even all the way through, right? Eclipse energy lasts about 6 months within the collective energy, so this can be prolonged. Hopefully that isn't the case. If it's a painful thing, hopefully you guys can move through it, because dragging that out can be exhausting. But you never know. Go with the flow. Don't force anything, but just make sure you're making the effort, so that you can invite that new love in, okay? That could also just be a new beginning with your child, or a new beginning with your own inner child, or, whatever have you. If this is resonating with you, you know exactly how this is touching, right? Okay. Let's look into children a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Page of Swords. So definitely having to reframe your thoughts from childhood. Maybe your thoughts around a situation in childhood. This could also, if this is your child, yeah, they could be expressing some thoughts that is pushing you to have to make an effort to forgive and learn something. or pushing you to make the effort to teach them how to forgive and learn. Yeah, this is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may be working or using your job or your work as a means to maybe work through some childhood issues. Yeah, it's almost like, yeah. Okay. It's almost as if like you get these thoughts or you remember, reflect on these moments in your childhood for those who are on that path or in that group. Those memories and those thoughts from childhood with the Page of Swords pushes you and motivates you to work really hard and to study hard, and to really like focus in. It's like a drive almost. It's like you're reminded of your pain, or something comes up, or a memory comes to surface. Like I said, we're in this eclipse energy. A lot of things are going to be coming up emotionally for us, especially because this is a full moon eclipse in Cancer, okay? Cancer is the moon card in tarot. Cancer is the mother energy of the zodiac. It's the very, very deep down emotional feminine energy, okay? And for those who aren't used to that, or for those who get triggered by that, it's going to push you to want to like really zone in and just work through it. I'm curious to see, please, what should be done. Yeah. I was going to ask, like, okay, let's clarify it, you know, just to kind of get a confirmation on that story. And that's the Ace of Swords flipped right on over. So that's definitely the truth. You're starting to see the truth. You're understanding maybe that about yourself, that once those childhood wounds come up, or those memories that weren't so great come up from your childhood, you then just automatically go right into work, right? You don't necessarily maybe address them, but you go straight into work. And it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like you're trying to avoid the truth of what happened. Aquarius. Yeah. Eight of Wands. This is movement forward. This is action. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I see the cycle. Energy comes in, right? Full moon comes. So you might be very, very affected by the full moon. For those that I'm connecting with on that storyline, okay? You might be very, very emotionally affected by the full moon. Full moons might bring out a lot of repressed emotions from your childhood. And when that happens, as that cycles through, there's the repressed emotions. You put it into your work, because you maybe come to the awareness of a new truth about your childhood, and then it moves you action-wise forward. So this is 2 8s, yeah? It pushes you to move. You're like, okay, because that happened to me in my childhood, now I got to make sure that it'll never happen again. You know, it just motivates you. It kind of fuels your fire for action towards your work. It's like every time you get a new truth, oh, come on. This thing has been really getting on my nerves. Sorry. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Falling apart here. Seriously, get it together. Don't play these games with me. Okay. Yes, I do talk to objects sometimes, because they be trying me. All right. Anyway, back into your energy. I just knew that was gonna happen too. But yeah, it's like you reveal a new truth, or you come to the awareness of a new truth, and that just pushes you to take action towards your work. So you're realizing that your childhood wounds fuel you, and give you fuel and motivation to work hard. But I'm not getting that you're necessarily addressing the issue, though. I'm not getting that, Aquarius, okay? And that might be what's highlighted for you during this eclipse season, is that you're aware of the truth of your childhood, but you haven't necessarily fully healed it yet. What's the overall for children? And there you are. Aquarian energy right there. Healing, living in your truth, balancing out your emotions with those water pitchers, right? Knowing what nourishes you, what needs to be poured out, what can be poured back into your pond, right? What needs to be poured out on the ground. That's beautiful. Yeah, so your Aquarian energy is definitely doing some work here for you to heal. It's really calling you to heal. You're realizing that, like, oh, it's a lot of my pain from my childhood that motivates me to be so focused into work and to be so action oriented into work, but I'm not necessarily hitting the issue. And this is your time to heal, this Capricorn season. And I feel all the way through eclipse season. So eclipse season is going to end, I believe, in Gemini season, early June. So, yeah, keep that in mind, and we have quite a few, so just hang tight. A lot of healing is going to be coming in for you, Aquapie, okay? I love that you came out so strong on top of that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. Okay. Thank you. All right, so connected to that healing, yeah. Making the effort. It's like almost in connection with this, it's like instead of moving forward or turning around and looking at these 2 cups and saying, okay, like if this was your childhood, these 3 spilled cups, it's like you keep cycling through those 3 cups to keep motivating you, right? But the step that's needed to be taken is to turn around and look at the 2 cups you have left. Turn around and see where your 2 feet stand now. Look how far you've come, right? Look how far you've come from that time. You're not that child anymore. Yeah. Anything else for make effort? Yeah. King of Rods. This could be around a father figure, or a masculine energy in your life. Could be a feminine, a woman who has masculine energy. That could be the fuel as well. But it's like, look how far you've come. Yeah. Once you turn around and see those 2 cups, this could be also the energy that you've grown into. Now you're the King of Rods, king of your passions, right? Understanding how to move with that 8 of Wands. That's exactly it. Yep. You've gotten so good at allowing that pain from your childhood to fuel you in work or fuel you in whatever you're focused on, whatever you really put your attention to, that it's made you like, you know exactly what you want, when you want it. You know how to feel it out. You know how to go get it. You know the time to go get it. You've perfected that energy. That's why you're showing up as the King of Rods, okay? Anything else for make the effort for the spread? Yeah, 6 of Swords. Moving on. It's like needing to move on from those 3 cups. Needing to heal and address all that's happened in your childhood and heal it. Not saying that you can't allow it to fuel you, but you definitely don't want to keep picking at a scab so that it just keeps bleeding out just so that you can watch it bleed, right? Like, let it heal, let it scab over, let it get healed under the scab, then peel the scab off, because then it's just clear, sealed over skin. Allow that bruise and that wound and that scar to heal. It's like you got to start putting the cocoa butter on it. You got to start... Didn't I say something about some Neosporin in there? I definitely did. Yeah. Got to keep putting your Neosporin on it. Healing. Absolutely. Healing in the mind. And I'm loving that this is a Page of Swords. So it's maybe... that might be a little uncomfortable, and I don't mean to trigger anybody, but it could be a lot of mental abuse that you experienced as a child. With the clouds behind the Page of Swords, it could have caused a lot of mental confusion. Okay, like, you might have just received a lot of confusing messages in your childhood about how to think or about how you think individually. If you're like a starseed or an indigo or a crystal, you might have been showing signs of those attributes at a very young age, and that might not have been very easy or very well understood by your family or your caretakers. But it's like now you know that that's the truth, right? That you were really just living in your true universal cosmic power at that age. But now you're kind of healing that, right? And you're moving on. That's beautiful, Aquapies. I love that. You're moving on. In your mind, you're allowing your mind to be at peace for another ace, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like I said, you turn around and you see these 2 cups and you're seeing where you stand. You're standing on your own 2 feet as the King of Rods. Very passionate, very confident. You see the nice, beautiful yellow in the back, solar plexus energy. Yeah, very active, very vital. a lot of confidence, right? That's actually built your confidence and your ability and your capability, right? It's like you almost are very comfortable in your skin. It's very interesting. It's like you're almost very comfortable in your energetic skin. Yeah. Yeah, you're very comfortable in your energetic skin. Now, once you turn around, you see that. Like, wow, I've really been standing in my power this whole time. I've just been cycling through these childhood wounds, right? But really, I'm this king of rods, and I can walk away. I can have peace of mind a little bit. I can get a new beginning in my mind. I can think of things clearer so that you can have a whole shift. Here's that root chakra energy again. Ace of Pentacles, that's a shift in your tangible, a shift in your 3D, a new beginning, a fresh start. You see walking through this little corridor towards the ocean. Yeah, it's almost like the moment you... Look at this. Okay, so the moment you turn around and see those two cups, you instantly step into this King of Rods energy, right? You gain the clarity mentally, you move forward mentally, you mature mentally, right? You grow past it in your mind. And it's almost like, if you could see, it's like you're in the boat on the water out here. And then you're going to come to shore, walk through the little walkway, walk on this path, and have your new beginning. So this clear mindset, the walking away, really shifting your mind to really see it for what it is and allowing it to be and moving forward past it mentally, right, is going to give you this new beginning in the tangible. That's what I was saying, that third eye. It's like now that you really see your childhood, and look, the sun's at the bottom of the deck. Yep, all positive energy. Now that you see your childhood and everything you went through for what it was, that you were just really being who you were, right? You were just in your cosmic power, very young age, right? And now that you can forgive that, forgive anything that's happened, you've healed anything that needed to be healed with that. You're now looking at those two cups as I'm fulfilled, I'm balanced. As this King of Rods, you're harnessing a lot of fire energy, which is awesome. That's helping you move forward mentally. You're going to a new clear space, a new level. This is leveling up mentally, okay? Six of Swords. And leveling up, why? So you can have a new beginning, a fresh start. That's absolutely beautiful. What's the overall for make effort? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Now you have your choice. Now you can manifest something actually intangibly. You can find the balance between two opportunities. You can weigh out some opportunities. So you might have just had one pentacle, right? As you're just working on this one pentacle right there. Now you have your two with this ace, a new one. The divine comes in and says, okay, good job. So proud of you for working through those issues and moving yourself forward energetically and mentally and spiritually. Now you have this decision to make. What steps are you going to take? Now that you've walked through that corridor, right? You've crossed the ocean. You've walked up. You're on this new path. What are you going to do with it? Very, very beautiful. Clarify this Two of Pentacles for the Aqua Prize, please. Thank you so much, ancestors, for this beautiful spread. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, I love it. The World completed a cycle. Like I said, the universe is saying, good job. You completed that cycle, right? You didn't repeat it. You put it to rest. You healed it, right? You found healing. And now you're at the end of that spiritual lesson. And now we're giving you the opportunity to make some change in your actual 3D. That's what I was saying earlier with that change in the root chakra. You've completed that. You've let it go. You've let those three cups be what they are. You've accepted it. You've made peace in your mind about it. You've moved forward. That's beautiful. And you're making that step. So now you know. Now you got to really use that intuition, and that King of Rods, he's very intuitive as well, to really see where you're going to plant this new pentacle that the divine is giving you. How are you going to really manifest and capitalize on this new beginning? Very beautiful, Aquapies. I love that. Okay. Forgiving and learning. 10 of Wands, of course, right? Oppression. Feeling weighed down and burdened spiritually, right? Carrying too much. These, I think, right here. Okay, let me show you. So everybody has their 2 rods, right? Then it's like, here's those 8 that then make the 10. Can y'all see? Here's the 8 that then make the 10. right? So that's what you were carrying. All those intuitive insights, all of that energetic weight, right? All of those memories, spiritual energies, feeling those feelings again. Like, you know how you can still feel what it felt like to get bullied in the 5th grade, right? Almost as if you were still there. That's this. That's the 10 of Wands. Carrying all of that energy from the past, right? Allowing it to weigh you down. And that's why you're releasing it. You got to release it. Woo. Yeah. This could have been about moments. There's the 2 of Cups, just like the 2 cups in the 5 of Cups, right? 2 cups where maybe occupies these situations, these burdens, these grievances, these childhood situations, or just this energetic weight that you've been carrying could have been centered around a union. Like I said, a father figure. Maybe you felt like your father figure couldn't really see you, or a masculine energy really didn't see you or respect you or protect you or really offer you their cup, right? They maybe offered it to someone else. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, I think didn't I say that, like, if it was some father issues, this could have been that energy. Yeah, if you, looking back on your childhood and you know you were a starseed, or, you know, you were an indigo, you were a crystal, yeah, and you were just being you, being in your energy. That's the truth. And that, remember I was saying, like, your family maybe just didn't know how to handle it, didn't know what it was, kind of spoke negatively towards you about it, tried to maybe make you hide it or hone it down, whatever the case. Like, you just felt like you couldn't, like I'm just getting, I wasn't seen, right? Like how he's just kind of looking right past her and offering the cup past her as she's like offering it right to him. That could have been the burden, like maybe the burden of just not feeling heard, not feeling appreciated, not feeling respected, or made to feel worthy of your own self. It's like if I feel like that just happens, right? If you exhibit gifts at a very young age and you don't have people around you who want to understand that that's what's going on, you can get told a lot of things. A lot of negative things can be thrown at you, a lot of weight, a lot of burdens, yeah, spiritually and energetically. So you got to just forgive. And I know that's like so easy to be like, oh, just forgive it. Like, it's fine. But it's hard. It's hard work. I'm not even going to lie to you about that. It is really, really hard work to sit there and say, okay, I forgive the pain that you caused, or I forgive the pain that I went through. I forgive the people who didn't see me. It takes a lot of self-love. So you're on that path, right? Aquarian energy, you're on that path. So keep going. I'm just so happy that that star card's out for you, because that means you're right there in it. You're right where you need to be, okay? So don't doubt that. Ooh. Yeah. Like I said, don't doubt it. You're right where you need to be. 4 of Swords. Needing to meditate on it in a prayer mode, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is you in your dream state, going back in your mind, sleeping, right? Taking the time to rest and relax and really allow these 10 wands to just fall down. Yeah, to release whatever burden or whatever energetic weight you've been carrying from someone not seeing you or not offering their cup of love to you. Now, mind you, that could be a parent, a guardian, right? Friends. This could be family, not just romantic love. I'm not getting that it's purely romantic. Definitely family. It could be, yeah. I mean, it could really be anything. You would know. You would know. You would know. Go with what comes to mind first, okay? Whoa. Yeah. Definitely family. Yeah, King of Swords. Definitely a father figure. But it's again, I feel like it's just seeing the truth of it mentally. It's like really coming to grips in your mind about what that was and how you've been carrying that, maybe that resentment. I'm getting there's some resentment there, right? Like, why didn't you see me? Why didn't you appreciate it? Or why didn't you love me just for me? Why were you maybe trying to make me into something I wasn't? Or, because that happens. That happens. Like, if people are scared, especially mothers and fathers of young, gifted kids, it's like, they don't know what to do, or they're afraid someone's gonna bully you, so they try to like hone you in or try to box you in so that you could be safe, thinking that they're making you safe, right? But really it's just hindering you, and it's giving you these burdens. But that can apply in so many different ways, but it's just forgiving and learning. walking in clarity in your mind as the King of Swords now, the King of Rods. I feel like I could be talking to masculine energy as well. Again, remember, we all have masculine and feminine within us. So this could just be your masculine energy, could be Aquarian, okay? That might be how you identify. And if not, that's okay. This still can work for you and still identify with you. Just take what resonates, okay? But yeah, you're standing in your truth. You're making the clear decision after some time of meditation. You're clearly deciding on what this was, right? You're clearly deciding to cut away all these burdens, all of this energetic weight, so that you can be in the present moment, that you can love yourself in the present moment, you can accept yourself, right? This could even be going back, right, in time a little bit mentally, to think about that child, to think about who you were as a child, and really give that love in those moments to yourself, okay? Dream state is definitely going to be very important for you, Aqua-Pisces, okay? So just be mindful of your dreams if you can remember them, okay? Yeah. 9 of Cups. Individual happiness, wish fulfillment. It's, I think, Aqua-Pisces, you maybe have been working with your guides and your angels on, like, okay, what's been weighing me down? Almost like you've been feeling the block. Like this 10 of Wands has been a block energetically, and you've been picking up on it. And maybe you tied the energetic block to a relationship that you're in, or maybe that you got out of, but now you're clearly seeing that it was just something internal within, just you. 9 of Cups, right? But your wish fulfillment is to have all of that released and healed, right, from the past. And it's happening. That is confirmation that it's definitely happening. Can I have one more card for forgiving and learning, ancestors? Thank you so much. Please clarify this 9 of Cups. For Aqua-Pisces, for Cap season. Woo, yep. 4 of Wands, a union. Yeah. Marriage, home. Definite home vibration. Yeah. So it's like you're clearly seeing that you can be happy. It's almost like, oh, Aqua-Pisces. Yeah, it's almost like this weight, this energetic weight has been blocking your happiness or your ability to feel happy for yourself or happy within yourself emotionally. Like, you know how to energetically move, right? You've gotten that down. You know how to focus on your work and your pentacles in 3D. But really, when it comes to your heart space and your heart energy, it's been weighed down a lot. And you took the time to go within with the 4 of Swords to make peace. And now you're finding that emotional happiness for just who you are as a person. And indulging in those emotions and indulging in that love for yourself, right? And getting clarity around a union or a home. Oh, yeah, this could also be your parents, right? This could have been your parental figures, your guardians. Maybe you saw a masculine energy, maybe not necessarily show the right love or show the right respect towards a feminine energy, right? And that maybe weighed you down. Like I was saying with the Page of Swords, like you could have been receiving a lot of mixed messages in your mind about love, right? About how to think about relationships and connecting with that. But it's like you clearly see it for what it is. Like you've accepted it. You've accepted it. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're in full clarity, King of Swords. Like you know what this was. This is your home situation. It's acceptance. And yet it's healing. You're making the decision to look at it from a different perspective so that you can allow more love around it. Yeah, a more unified thought around, okay, that was just my family situation. You know, that's been like a really big thing for me in my own personal, just being able to be like, okay, yeah, like my parents were young and, you know, we're growing and like, okay, I'm not necessarily, I'm a little older than they were when they had me, but still it's like, yeah, I could imagine having to really like work that out and it being a little difficult and not really knowing how to properly articulate things or, you know, just not being all the way aware because you're still just so young. So it's like that kind of clarity, like, okay, I get what my home situation was and now I can be happy within myself because I've come out of it. Aqua-Pisces, it's not It's like once you clear up just those little things and you forgive and you heal those little bits, put the Neosporin on right and cocoa butter the scars, it's like you're in this King of Rods energy that's very, very strong. You're in this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords as well. You've completed this cycle. So this isn't, I don't really feel like it's coming up for you. This is kind of what's completing for you, which is awesome. So pat yourselves on the back, you know, celebrate yourself for this because this is beautiful. You've successfully completed that cycle to where you can forgive, you can learn from that past situation and not hold resentment towards it. You can actually feel emotionally happy, right? And feel as though you can have your wishes granted, or maybe you can have your dreams fulfilled when it comes to a home vibration. You clearly now know what's like right and what's wrong, yeah? That's awesome. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, Aquapies, let's check in with the Crystal Angel Oracle deck to get some advice. Maybe these might be some crystals you can work with over this eclipse season and just for the rest of Cap season, okay? This beautiful reading was awesome. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy for this. I hope you are finding this helpful thus far. Let's see. Thank you so much, ancestors. What do you have? Beautiful. Aquamarine. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Beautiful, right? So trust that healing. Trust what you know. Yeah, trust what you know. Trust that you are looking at it from a truthful place. And trust that you are on a divine life purpose. Yeah, you do have divine healing coming in for you because there is this new beginning, right? This Ace of Pentacles here. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Anything else? Make an effort, ancestors. Ooh, that was a little choppy. Ancestors. Okay, Rubellite. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's near and dear to your heart. Absolutely beautiful. Rubellite, okay? Right. That's that new beginning. It's like once you complete that energetic cycle, you've learned that spiritual lesson, you've forgiven your past, you've let go of those childhood wounds. Like I say, you Neosporin and you put the cocoa butter on it. You find your passion and your purpose. That's that King of Rods. That's that passion. And the King of Rods knows their purpose. They're aligned energetically with their purpose. And there's that Ace of Pentacles, purpose. Spirit kind of comes in and says, yep, you're on the right path. Here you go. And then there you are. Aligning yourself, infinity, right? You're connecting with the universal energy to really bring this in for you. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And for forgiving and learning, ancestors, woo. Ooh, diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Absolutely, 100% Aquapies. You are God's precious gem. That's beautiful. Like I was saying, you've come to grips. You've found the clarity, right? That there is nothing wrong with you. Especially, I'm really getting for those that have a lot of cosmic energy, right? If you are indigo, starseed, crystal child, right? It's understanding that those that were around you just weren't equipped to handle that type of gift, which is why they maybe didn't necessarily instill the value of it in you, but now you can instill that in yourself. Yeah, there's that Nine of Cups. Now you know you have value. Now you can release that. Now you know your worth. You know that you are in union with the divine. You know that you are a cosmic being, and that's beautiful. You're a diamond. That's absolutely gorgeous. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, emerald. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. Yeah, you're graduating to a new level. This is that world energy, that universe. You've completed the cycle. That's a graduation. That's a level up. And it's coming with an Ace of Pentacles. That's so baller. I love that for y'all. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right, my Aquapies, I pray that you found this reading helpful, insightful. Let me know if anything resonates with you in the comment section below, okay? And I will see you next season, okay? Look out for my full moon in Cancer eclipse chakra reading. That also might give you some guidance around how to maybe work through your third eye, your throat chakra, and your root chakra energies that are coming up for you. But until then, I will see you next season, all right? Namaste.